Today I'm going to show you how to make this crispy chicken Caesar sandwich. I already took a bite. It's so great. Let's go. Who doesn't love the idea of a chicken Caesar sandwich? And I know some of you don't want it on lettuce wraps. So guess what we're going to do today? It's going to be spectacular, and we are going to do it on a bun. So we're going to make my classic Caesar, which is fabulous, and we're going to add some freshly grated Parmesan. And then we're going to egg and flour the chicken cutlets that we're going to pound. Add some panko also, get them sauteed up, and then put it on this beautiful bun. I've got a gluten-free one for me with Caesar salad on top. How are we going to do that? I like starting with a homemade mayo, so it's the egg and it's the olive oil, light olive oil. Let's say you don't want to get into that whole thing, no problem. You can start with a cup of some spectacular mayo. So, sorry you missed it, we did it, but we started with that homemade mayo, and then we just kept blending and adding Parmesan to taste. We did about a quarter cup, by the way. Did I just spill? Yeah, that's a Terry Turner moment. That is so organic, and I got it from my mom. So we're gonna make this, it's gonna be delicious, and we started with the cutlet here, but it's not quite thin enough for me for a sandwich, so whether you're using plastic or parchment or wax paper, what you're gonna do, and by the way, you can take something else. Just take something that's hard. It could be a rolling pin if you don't have this meat mallet. If you are regularly doing something like this, it's lovely to have. So what we're doing is, and you know what? These are decisions that are happening in real time. We are frankly a little surprised by, because we don't want to wind up with something that is just like ginormous going off the bun. So I'm cutting kind of a circle, and then we're going to do it again. So I took the other piece, and what we're going to do is kind of put it together, make a circle, get some more of my paper somewhere here, and then we're going to pound it together. We have no idea if this is going to be fabulous or awful, but we're feeling kind of good about it. What I'm going to do now is salt this chicken. Even though we've got parm and everything like that, I really think it's important to have everything. Well, as you know, I'm a gal that likes a little salt. Yeah, and you're going to make a mess. So for people who want to wear gloves, absolutely wear them. I, however, am not one of those people. Real cooks kind of just cook with their hands. That's what it is. When you go to restaurants, that's what people do. Just want to say it to you, just in case you were wondering. Okay, that's dry hand. I'll put it over here. It's just floured a little bit. And now this is wet hand, because you don't want to get things all loopy and gloppy. So let's get that all covered with the egg. Once it is, I'll show you what we do next. And if you're saying, does a person make a mess at this point? Yeah, they do. Just want to go ahead and say it. So now what I'm doing is I'm using the dry hand again, and I'm getting the panko all over this. I'm doing it gluten-free. You can absolutely not do it gluten-free and just use regular, and you're going to be absolutely thrilled. I always like at this moment to put this on even like 250, because what if you get both the sides really brown but the middle isn't? It's going to be, because it's pretty thin, but then we're going to stick it in the oven. So some oil. I like to do a ceramic pan because I don't want it to stick, and I've got it medium high, and then what I want to do is just make sure it's not browning too quickly, about 3 minutes aside. Oh, look at these beauties. You got to watch them carefully. Do not leave the stove, whatever you do. They're crunchy, delicious. Can't wait to put it on the bun, get the bun toasted, and add my Caesar salad. Okay, so what we did here was we got these in the oven because we want them to fully cook through. I wiped out the pan, added some more oil. It's already hot. And then we're going to stick these back in. And I might have said this already, I like to start at medium high. Just get everything sizzling. And then turn it down to medium. So making them, we've got some gluten-free and some regular. We got 5 of us eating it, and we are really excited about it. And don't forget the Caesar dressing. Okay, so let's do the build. I don't need a giant one, so I'm going to cut off a piece here, and someone's going to be so excited to eat that later. What I'm going to do here is bottom of the bun. We're going to do some sauce. Everyone's fighting over the sauce. Why wouldn't we be? This looks so amazing. I'm going to put right here my beautiful burger. I'm going to put, now you could toss it in advance, right? I am kind of having a lot of fun not tossing it in advance. Then we're gonna put some of the Caesar dressing. Oh yeah. And we're gonna put parm and pepper, and it couldn't be lovelier. And then we're gonna have a little more dressing for dipping. Here it is. And I wanna show you. We dipped the one side for a reel, so it has a lot on there, which is fabulous. And there it is. So delicious, so wonderful. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a bite. We already dipped this side. Let me tell you what I think of this Caesar salad sandwich. That's what I think. Oh yeah.